of dedicated leaders gathered together, in spite of their own power, in order to guarantee freedom to declare independence from tyranny and oppression for future generations of those that had yet to find a voice. These same unspoken citizens would come to be known ultimately as Americans. As the nations and people never heard of before, never imagined, but these leaders did dream of it for us and for our children. During that time, these few among many were considered tyrants, dissidents, troublemakers, because they dared to disagree with the status quo. But today, this very day, here and now, these led to hatred. We all know the names: John Adams, George Washington, John Hancock, my personal favorite, Sam Adams. There are a lot of reasons. Their names have come to be synonymous with our independence. They were once considered criminals by a hierarchy that sought to rule and dictate to so many as well as a few. These patriots, these men, stood vigilant in their duty for those that sought freedom. What we celebrate this very day. People that thought their voice may have been too small to be heard while it didn't. But the satisfaction, and then also drive for something more for the future, not for themselves, but for their children, and for the ultimate idea that was a great nation. They spoke of the silent majority. But this day, we also need to revere those men and women that find themselves so far from home, from family, from friends, and from the independence that they enjoy here, as they fight for that same type of freedom that others wish to experience. Their families as well, as they miss these men and women they go to do their duties. Now, these people, these patriots that find themselves fighting for others who are oppressed, put themselves in harm's way with the idea that is freedom and democracy. Something that we so often take for granted. Except one day a year, when we get to barbecue, fireworks, things like that. We need to remember them. Not just those that are so far away, also the families that are here, that are our neighbors, that are the cashier at the grocery store we check out. They endeavor to persevere to the same end that we are enjoying as Americans. They have to sacrifice their own freedom, their own wants and needs, and at times ultimately their own lives. Now, our church here at this time in this place may not have been allowed to enjoy the freedom and existence we do here and now. Had those few men so long ago now placed themselves away from harm, most only done so for an ideal and a free voice. Now, some people say we created one timer 3,000 miles away, but 3,000 timers 1 mile away. But we did so knowing that we could decide who they were. Not be told who would rule. Now, we stood against the oppression set forth by the few in number that wish to decide the fate of the many, regardless of what was actually right in the eye of God. Much as you and I do stand against that today, and we support those men and women around the world. And I did my research on writing this a little bit, my chance to say my piece of what I believe in, and I know everybody here supports and also believes in. And upon doing so, I had always known and been told to study our history independence and our Constitution as a country. When I really read it, the opening of our Declaration of Independence really struck me. When I read it, I needed to understand what it meant. And what it says is, when it comes to the course of human events necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth a separate equal station, the word equal, to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, that decent respect given to mankind requires that they should declare the causes which compel them to the separation. That's human. Where does love for God and hate for granted? The one thing that we need to remember on this day is that we need to carry those ideals of God as humanity. And so often, God in country, day to day. And not just thanking those that we see uniform for those that have gone before us, remembering them, but to carry that point that they do. I had a whole bunch more written that I'm going through. And these words, I'm not sure if anybody's heard it. Well, I'm sure you've heard it. I'm not sure if you remember it. So I'm going to read it anyway. Why not? As we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, we establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. We ordain and establish a Constitution of the United States of America. Anybody know what that is? All the words that we need to remember, and I know we all do, but we need to spread that to our fellow men and women and children so that they never forget who they are and why they are. I got myself wrong now. Please join me in the